Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Belle, and for today's video I will be going to get my eyebrows removed. And what I mean by that is about a year before COVID started, I believe, right? It was a year before COVID. A year before COVID started in 2019, I decided to get microblading done to my eyebrows. I don't know if it was microblading or micro shading. I think it was micro shading. Done to my eyebrows, and I started researching different places, and I decided to look on Craigslist. So I found this girl on Craigslist who was looking for models since she had just gotten her certificate, I guess, to do microblading. And I didn't think nothing of it because I was just trying to get my eyebrows done for free or super cheap. Everyone that knows me knows that this is not unusual for me to do stuff like this. So I go ahead and contact the girl, and she booked me for a session. She had I guess a room or it was like a room in a suite up in Charlotte, and the microblading was gonna be free. So all I had to do was just tip her. I go in there and she starts, I guess, outlining my eyebrows to get the shape that I wanted. And I should have known that it wasn't going to turn out good just from the outline itself. She had done my eyebrows multiple times, like outlining them, and the outlines weren't coming out right. Each eyebrow was a different shape. One was higher than the other, and she had to do them multiple times until she got a shape that she thought was gonna work. So I looked at my eyebrows in the mirror and they still looked off, but I was like, let me trust the process. So I went ahead and did my eyebrows anyways. I've never gotten my eyebrows microbladed, so I'm not exactly sure if they're supposed to numb you or not, but she did not numb me. So I felt the outline completely. It did hurt a little bit. I would say on a scale of 1 to 10, it hurt about like a 5 or a 6. It wasn't too bad. Once she got the outline, she started shading them in, but she had already put a numbing cream over it, so I didn't feel it at first, but I was in there for a while. So the numbing cream was starting to wear off, and I could definitely feel that she was starting to dig in the same spot. So in my mind, I was just like, trust the process. You know, you're finally gonna have eyebrows, because my eyebrows are jacked up. I've never had a lot of hair on my eyebrows. They've never had a good shape. So I was like, microblading is the way to go. My mom came with me, and she was actually supposed to get her eyebrows done after me if mine came out good and if they didn't hurt that much. But after seeing my eyebrows, my mom was like, definitely not. She definitely busted out laughing after we left the studio. But I thought they looked fine, because the lady said that the swelling will go down in a few days. So I just assumed that my eyebrows were overly swelled and that they would slowly transform themselves and look somewhat similar. But after a few days and they started peeling, and the actual color and shape was starting to come out, they were definitely not even, not colored properly. And like I said, there were different shapes and one was higher than the other. Let me show you my eyebrows. It has been 3 years, so they definitely have gone away, but they're still pretty prominent on my face, because I don't think eyebrows are supposed to last this long, which is why I finally decided to get a microblading removal, which they did say it might take a couple of sessions, which it is about $150 per session, which is pretty much a fair price, because I've called a ton of different places. They range from $150 to $250 each session. So I've decided to go with this microblading person because they have the best reviews on Google. I've been to their page, I've seen their work. They have the best work out of all of the people that I've seen. So this time I've learned from my mistakes, and I'm definitely going based off of reviews, based off of their work. So I definitely have to get my eyebrows removed. I've had lots of people ask me, why don't I just get them microbladed again and just over what I already have? But I've already asked, and no one will do my eyebrows unless I get them removed first, because apparently they're so messed up that there is no correcting them. I just have to get them removed. So I don't know exactly how many sessions I will need. Hopefully no more than 2 to 3, but could go up to 5. Like I said, it just depends on how the solution reacts to the pigment. But since it's been 3 years, hopefully it's not going to take that many. I will be getting a CRC removal. So it's not exactly a laser removal. It's more of a saline solution, I believe, which is supposed to be safer. It does take a little bit longer, but it's not supposed to scab as much. I believe it's just supposed to scab a little, if at all, and then just swell up a bit, but then it should go down the next day. So I definitely requested a few days off of work because I will not be showing up to work with my swelled up eyebrows. So we are on our way there now. We are about 16 minutes away. I will show you guys the results immediately after. All right, guys, so it took exactly about an hour. My eyebrows are a little red, pinkish, and they feel warm, but they don't hurt or sting at all. So let me zoom in so you guys can see how they look now. So I'm gonna go back to the car so I can tell my boyfriend how it went. All right, guys, so I'm officially out for my appointment. The way that I would describe it was she first started by putting like a solution on my eyebrows, and then she proceeded to use, I'm guessing, like a needle pen thing is what it felt like. So it just felt like a bunch of little needles just poking around my eyebrows. It did not hurt at all. And then after she did that, I'm assuming she started putting the solution underneath my skin. She did do that a couple of times, I believe like 3 to 4 times, where she would go over it with the cream. Then she would start using the like I said, what felt like a needle, a bunch of little needles, and then putting the solution. My eyebrows feel a little bit warm, like I mentioned. They don't hurt. They're very light pink red. She did say over the next 7 days, I do have to put a solution on top of my eyebrows or around my eyebrows. I have to do it 6 times a day for 7 days. And then after that, I have to do it twice a day until the solution runs out. Then I can go and come for another appointment. So that's about 3 weeks. So I can come every 3 weeks. She did say it might take anywhere from 3 to 5 sessions. Hopefully it doesn't take any more than 5, because like I said, each session is $150. But I am ready to go home. I am hungry, so we're gonna go ahead and stop and get something quick to eat. All right, guys, so I'm finally back home. We ended up stopping by the Habit because we didn't feel like sitting inside. And look what I got. It looks super good, guys. All right, so let's see how my burger tastes. Let me give it a bite. The burger is definitely juicy. I really do like it. Definitely recommend it. So I think this is where I'm going to end my video. If you guys like my video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. Subscribe to my channel if you are new. I hope you guys have a great rest of your day, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.